Hello. Okay. This is not it. Oh, okay. I'm back. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness, that scared me. Alright. I literally was just like, oh, why is nothing working? Okay. My goodness, that scared me. Like, everything was up and then everything just did not work all at the same time. So I was like, oh my god. That like spooked me for a bit. Alright, ohamu, hello everyone. As why is my cat freaking out? Sorry, I'm still trying to set up like the streaming avatars right now. So like, I'm sorry if I'm a little this started off so scuffed. And my cat's freaking out and I don't know why. I'm gonna go check on my cat. Alright. I guess if you hear a toy, a cat toy even. Looks like Twitch is currently having problems too. Everything sucks! Ugh. Cat wanted some playtime. Oh, okay. Well, that's neat. Alright. That's cool. I love how everything just scuffed up for today. Okay. Ohamu. I have my cat freaking out, and then like she doesn't want to play with me. Like she does, and then she doesn't. And then okay. And then everything on what? What? Okay, well, anyways. Mid mid mid-month reading. Card reading is available for people now. So, if you want a card read, be my guest. To ask for one. I'm gonna sound a bit like away from everything, because at the same I'm trying to play with my cat at the same time. Alright, you want a general reading, Anya? Been a while. Notice a lot of VTubers have cats. Yeah. Okay, my cat just stopped interacting with me. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, maybe all VTubers are just all the same person with different voice filters. And it's just a psyop that we're all just trying to find different niches that work. And you know, some people do really well, like, you know, like how there's VTuber companies and stuff that have really amazing folks. And there's people like me who are just trying their best, you know. We're all the same people. It's like a hive mind, and that's why we all have cats. Or I guess most of us do. So alright. Let's see. We got we got the Six of Swords for Anya. I'm writing this down. Do apologize with my slowness. I've also been having problems with my pen, so I'm a little scared that it's been leaking. It's been a little frustrating because I've had this pen for a while and I really like it. I don't want to buy a new one. I basically made a collage and ink just spilled all over it, so I'm really depressed because it looked amazing, and then obviously ink spilled all over it, so I'm a little not very happy about that. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so scuffed right now. Oh yeah, I do have the ink replacement, so it's a self I can replace the ink inside. It's one of those nib pens. But the ink isn't the problem, it's just that the pen keeps leaking, and it's been a little frustrating. And that's just been my issue. Okay, Anya, General, Six of Swords. I also apologize if I'm stifling. I have a lot of allergies going around too. So yeah, okay. So Six of Swords usually just means moving on from something. Maybe a departure in life, leaving behind something. Maybe accepting what has happened at this point too. Acceptance of I don't know, incidents or situations that just has happened and you just gotta move on from that. So, like, Six of Swords means you're experiencing a transition of some kind. That's probably not very happy. It might be filled with a lot of regrets. It's like a result from like a decision you've made in the past, and you're kind of forcing yourself to leave it behind in order to move forward with your life. Excuse me. Despite how like sad it might be, you just gotta remember that, you know, moving on is the ideal option for your future. Life is full of moments where you're gonna be forced to let go of things that you've become attached to, and this will be challenging. Six of Swords does show that this may be a really sad feeling to have, but like, just a reminder, your pain will not last, and you should look instead towards the future for strength. You also might feel like, oh, like running away might be like the coward's way out of things, but like, this is like probably your only approach to it all when you've already tried all other methods. The important part is that you kind of set up and get yourself ready to move forward, which will lead you to your happiness. So like, the Six of Swords is kind of telling you to just like plan on using your logic, clarity, and your objectivity about where you are now and where you're going. Like, your intuitions can help, but you need to think logically to ensure your success as you move forward and away from stuff. You did kind of move on from something recently? Okay. Like, it could be like, you know, moving on from a relationship, whether that's romantically or platonically. Maybe leaving a stressful workplace, you're moving to a new role. Maybe learning a new lesson, and that kind of like, maybe the class that you've gone through is like a struggle, and you're like, oh, like now I can at least finally put that behind me, and things like that. So like, Six of Swords could like signals like some sort of struggle. It's suggested that like, no matter how you're trying to fumble with it, you gotta move forward, leave it behind. And yes, it's scary to like move towards the unknown, but the card just kind of says like, you just gotta go, you know, like it's scary, yeah, but like, you just gotta take that step to finally be ready to move forward. Maybe for like something work related, like maybe it's been like really stressful with work, and now it's finally calming down and there's like a steady progress on the projects now. Alongside with work related, it's like, you know, financially, like you were struggling previously, but then now you can finally put that behind you, and you like feel a bit more like stable. And like, though it's like, you know, that's not saying that you're like gone from like money issues. It's like, you kind of recognize to remain responsible for your like problems that come up. Six of Swords can also signify like a huge transition for you. Maybe you're experiencing a lot of relief from like a lot of past struggles, and you're kind of envisioning a brighter future. It's kind of trying to help you understand that like true growth often requires letting go of things and struggling with a lot of stuff that no longer serve you, and just show you that like that's part of the journey. Fortunately, finance-wise, you're set. That's good. I'm just, you know, you did ask for a general reading, so I'm kind of giving you like every option possible about this. Again, like the Six of Swords is like talking about moving on, leaving things behind, accepting what things are, and then like moving past that as well. Like, you kind of have to just embrace like all the changes and transitions that are happening in your life, and just like kind of seeking towards the future. Like, maybe you're you were like in like a environment or relationship that's like really volatile or toxic, and you kind of want to take a step back away from that and like regain your perspective on things instead of kind of going with the flow of stuff. So yeah, um I don't know how one-to-one this is, obviously, but I hope that has helped. If you're kind of looking for like, oh, what do I do in those sort of things, I would say like, you know, take a step back, reflect on what really matters to you, gain your own perspective, you know? Like, you know, when people are just like, oh, that's base, and it's like, based on what? It's like, well, it's based on my opinion. That's like what it's like kind of asking you. It's like, you know, don't get your basis from everyone else around you, like make your own thoughts, you know? Embrace the journey towards that and like actually pursue new experiences that align with you. But yeah. thanks for letting me read your card. The draw card should be available for everyone else. I'm actually gonna grab some water right now, and I'll be back. Yeah, no problem, Anya. Thanks for letting me do your reading. Relationship romantic. Hi, Bobble. Welcome. Okay. Let's see. Bam! Oh, what the? Why did the card not open up? What the? Alright, what is this? Reverse 8 of Wands. Let me write that down. Babo. Okay. So generally the words behind it is like, oh, you're unprepared about it. There might be some chaos, some delays, some hastiness, things like that. There's a possibility that you're feeling frustrated about something when this card shows up reversed. You might see what was set in motion earlier created are now are the stuff you set in motion earlier. Probably you're recognizing there's a lot of obstacles in front of you. And you just gotta recognize that you cannot change the past or like those situations. So like you gotta adapt. Probably forgive yourself if these are things that you feel guilty on, and like move on. Like move forward with those thoughts. There might be like the 8 of Wands when it comes with like romantic or love meanings could be pertaining to like some sort of jealousy. Maybe you're feeling some sort of negative feelings with someone else, and that's kind of affecting your good relationship with that person, whether you're already with them or it's like someone you're looking to be with. The card is kind of telling you to like improve your focus, like cooperate better, be more determined. Like it's kind of recognizing that you're kind of losing your focus on what's like truly important perhaps in the relationship or like with the person you're interested in as well. So could be like there's might be misunderstandings going on. Perhaps some confusion of things, like maybe if you're not in a relationship yet or you're like looking to be like in a relationship, you're like, oh, like what does this person truly mean to me? Like, is this really like a romantic feeling, or like am I going too quick on getting together or making, I don't know, like making a choice to be with someone? So like a huge thing for Eight of Wands reversed when it does show up for like a romantic reading is that misunderstandings do play a strong role with this. Like regardless if you're single or attached to someone, it's telling you to make sure to think carefully about what you say or do. If there's anything you like feel like to say or do something, like instead of waiting, like you just want to reconsider how to say it. Like maybe there's an action you want to push forward for, and like maybe look at like the variety of like choices that could happen. So like for example, like maybe you had are gonna ask someone out, you know, instead of like pushing forward with that, or maybe you did ask them out and they're like, oh, like give me time, and you're kind of like sitting around mulling it over. Like better off to give the other person like that time and space, and then like at least like move forward with your plans and your ideas of what you want to do. If you are like connected with someone though, this card does say like, oh, like life might be super hectic, but it's easier to communicate with them so that neither you guys get lost or confused. Like you should give your lover the benefit of the doubt, as you guys are two probably going through like a lot of stuff, and you gotta just make sure to continue communicating. And I did want to like preface that like communicating is more than just talking, you know, it's also means to like understand the person. And you know, that also goes both ways too. People are always just like, oh yeah, we are communicating, but like sometimes people just don't communicate the same way as their partner, and that would probably cause like way more rift and things like that. It's very common because people would be like, oh, I am communicating with my partner, but then there's still like a lot of misunderstandings that happen. So it's kind of like a half and half of like, you gotta communicate, but you gotta understand how like you and the person that you're connected with, or who you're thinking about to be with, etc., I don't know, is like how they communicate too. If like maybe if you're like not in a relationship yet, maybe you having feelings of like hesitation or confusion about like romantic like feelings, maybe you're kind of overwhelmed with a lot of thoughts, and you're kind of feeling a bit of stagnation with your connections with like those around you romantically. There might be also like struggles from like external pressures, like maybe your family is kind of like, hey, like why aren't you have a like significant other yet, and things like that. And like maybe that's kind of like preventing you to really fully engage with like your emotions and feelings in those parts. Regardless of all that things, the reverse Eight of Wands does reflect a similar sense of uncertainty, that you feel like restless, or you're like yearning for some sort of progress in that, like where you're like kind of questioning like how you're feeling, you know. Like so the card kind of just tells you, just, you know, like it encourages you take a step back, reassess like what really matters to you, and allowing you to like process all those things rather than rushing to it. Like a huge thing is that I have a friend whose brother is like older than them, and they're not in like a relationship yet, or any like they're not like married or whatever, and it's just like sometimes it's just like not their priority, you know. Like I know like for humans they're always like, oh, you know, like you should be with someone, what are you gonna do when you grow old and stuff like that. But like maybe for like that person, like their priority isn't even, or like they're not even ready for a relationship, you know. You're lacking progress on that front. It's okay. You know, it's just kind of like similar to the previous card we got. It's kind of just telling you to take a step back, reassess what really matters to you. Like do you feel like you're in a comfortable place to be in a relationship too, you know? Like, maybe you're not, and that would kind of make it worse for you if you did just run into a relationship, right? So it's just like kind of the card's just pretty much telling you like, you know, take it easy. Um maybe you're like what is do you really feel like this aligns, like having a romantic relationship or being with another person or being with someone, or like the pressure from your family, is that all like what truly like matters to you, you know? Like what is like kind of your focus at this time? And I do know that it's kind of a little hard for some people to understand that, but that's why it's like you shouldn't rush into that, you know? It should take time. And sometimes the thing to start with those things, or like those thoughts, is just like, well, where am I at in my life right now, you know? Like, should I just buy a new car, you know? It's like, well, I don't leave the house, so there's no reason to buy a new car. It's like something like a quick example of that assessment, you know? So like, just remember, focus on communicating, reach out for feedback from like your friends and family that you feel comfortable with to help you provide perspectives. And yeah, like just kind of embrace that, you know, this is like an opportunity for you to kind of plan and be thoughtful about those thoughts, instead of just being like, I need to be in a relationship right now. Yeah, sometimes I know I want eventually, but yeah, just not knowing when I should start pursuing it. I mean, that's kind of up to you at the end of the day, like what you feel is right. There are some people who I've known, like they had like a relationship when they were like in their 20s, and then like now that they're 40, they're like, oh, like I finally got into another relationship, but they're not like bothered about that. Ah! Oh my god, sorry. My iPad immediately started falling on me. Okay. It's like stuff like that, yeah. Keep your own pace, don't feel pressured into getting things. If like you have a friend that you I guess you feel romantic about, and you feel like, oh, maybe like I want to try it out, and you know, you can communicate that with them too. Or if the other party is like, hey, like I really like you, let's try this out, and you know, you feel like, oh, I don't know, but I still want to try it anyways, there's nothing wrong with going for it. It's just kind of like, you know, at the end of the day, being able to communicate properly about like what you want in a relationship, or like what you expect from the other partner, and vice versa, like what they expect from you too, is like just all important. And you know, this goes both ways, even with like platonic stuff, platonic relationships as well. But I do know you didn't mention it's just romantically. So yeah, no worries. Like I totally understand where it's just kind of like, what do I do, you know? And it's just like, just don't rush it, you know? It might be harder for you than not with if you do end up rushing what happens, you know? Okay, thanks for letting me read for you. Excuse me. Thanks for letting me read for you, Bubble. Feel free to, if you guys see the draw card option is available, just go ahead and like ping it. I will just get to it as I finish up each person's reading, so that we can just keep the flow going, and it won't be any issue. It's just I know some people are like, oh, like sometimes you're not doing tarot readings long enough, or like, I don't know. Talking all the time is hard. Thank you for the reading. Yeah, of course. What are you guys talking about? Buying a Subaru Impreza? Get an Integra instead? Is it any more expensive for no reason? That's capitalism, baby. All right. I'm pretty excited for a new car though. I've made decisions on something, but that's besides the point. You were talking about getting a car as an impulse buy. I was using it as an example. But yeah. General reading for chess. Alright. Let's write that down. Chess. Jam. Okay. Chip's read is... Ooh, what's that? 10 of Cups? 10 of Cups. Oh my god, my cards are in my way. Okay. 10... of... Cups. So 10 of Cups means happiness, homecoming, fulfillment, emotional stability, security, harmony. That's a lot of positive words. Happy, happy, happy. Do 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 do. Happy, 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 happy. La 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 la. Happy. Okay. So the 10 of Cups upright. Do you play with your cat's paws like that? No, she hates me touching her paws, but she loves, well, love is not the right word, but she accepts that I push my whole face on her stomach. I'll be like, oh my god, baby, you're so cute. Blah, 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 blah. And then she's just like, okay. And I'm like, oh my god, you're so chubby. And I go pat pat pat, and I hit her. I don't hit her hard, but you know, I little like, I rub her tummy and I like pat it, and then she's just like, okay. She's not fat, so like, but like she has a huge pouch. She has a really like huge what are they called? Primordial pouch. So like it just like wiggles every time she walks too. And she's so cute, and I'll be like, oh my god, I love your tummy so much. But yeah, she doesn't like me touching her paws. I do try to like play with them sometimes, but she'll get upset. But yeah, okay. enough cat chats. So 10 of Cups shows up. Yeah, I was doing the happy song based off of the cat jumping. Happy, happy, happy. Da 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 da. Happy, 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 happy. Meow, 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 meow. So yeah, okay, so 10 of Cups embodies happiness, joy, emotional satisfaction in like your family, your relationships. It represents a state of comfort, harmony, peace, and love, which makes you feel like you are in paradise now. Because all your dreams, wants, needs, and wishes have been fulfilled, and you feel a complete sense of satisfaction. Take a moment and breathe, look around you, and be thankful for all your blessings. This card signifies something that many people are searching for. It is saying to just like take in what you have for you right now. It's comforting, even, you know. The 10 of Cups indicates like a true emotional fulfillment. You kind of learn how to love yourself. Love yourself now! Learn how to love yourself more. It's kind of like the core about how like true happiness comes from like authentic bonds, and connections with others. It's usually like significant. This card is usually signified with like lasting harmony and peace, especially with like your family. So it's kind of more focused on like the familial side than like general happiness. But you know, it's not saying like, oh, you can't be happy. This isn't about a happiness card by yourself. It's just like, it's just saying like, you know, things just feel like everything's in harmony. There's no problem yet. um like you worked really hard to like make this happen. This could also indicate that if there's a family outing or holiday that you were part of or like looking forward to, like it's just kind of telling you that like it's going to be relaxing. Hopefully you can just spend time with your family members, make it like last basically. So that was kind of more on like the more connection side with people. If it's something like that's work and like financial related, like maybe you have a feeling of belonging at the workplace, or you feel like you have a very fulfilling and supportive job. Financially, you probably feel really secure, or like feeling that you just have enough and you don't feel like you need to keep getting more money. I wish I had that feeling. Besides the point. So like Ten of Cups, when it shows up as like a relationship reading, usually suggests there's like long-term stability. There's some comfort. If you're single, that's totally okay. It's just saying that you'll meet someone eventually and it'll likely be a really long-term relationship. That could also go both ways too. Like it doesn't have to be just like, oh, like someone you meet, like maybe someone you meet that's romantic, you know? That could also mean like someone that you suddenly meet in your life who like changes your life basically. For work or like something you consider work, it could maybe bring some joy into that. Like I do know that you really love taking photos or like photography, and like, you know, maybe you're just feeling that that comfort and belonging of like, oh, just being able to do that. Like you don't need to worry too much about like other stuff around you at this time. Like maybe there's like comfort and like happiness between you and other people you've met in like the same interest that you have, and you know, you can just like take care of that yourself too. It's too hot outside for taking photos right now though. I'm just saying, I do know you like taking photos. I'm not saying you can go take photos right now. It's just I'm just saying. Ten of Cups could also signify like you're happy and comfortable with where you're at, perhaps not just financially but also like knowledge wise. Like what is it, you're rich in knowledge is like one of the terms or something. Then maybe the sea cats will cry. Yeah, just zoom in on like super from like your window. But yeah, so like basically Ten of Cups is just kind of like being able to embrace the warmth and meaning and connections that you have and like you brought with everyone around you. And you just kind of celebrate that and just like soak it in, you know, have a good time. If there's something you're looking forward for it to like tell you to do, like perhaps it's encouraging you to engage with like those that you feel a deeper connection with and spend quality time with them. Perhaps like planning gatherings with your family and maybe sharing your thoughts or feelings if you feel comfortable with that. Additionally, could also just be telling you to reflect on what true happiness really means to you, and you visualize your ideal life and you just make small steps towards that each day. So by prioritizing love and connection now, you'll be able to cultivate the lasting joy in your life. Yeah. One great advice I got to care for yourself like as if you're your own pet or kid. Yeah, I do understand. Like, I feel like it's kind of hard for some people to like do that because like they actually don't care about themselves as much. I will like out myself on this. I actually do not care about myself as much as I care about like those around me. If I am like by myself, I will not eat. Like, but if I had to take care of like my family, I would cook for them and I would eat with them and I would like just do like the chores. But if I'm alone, I actually do not take care of myself. I know that sounds kind of like a bit harsh, but it's just like I find it more fulfilling and like enjoyable if I'm able to just like take care of others. But like for me, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I guess I'll just like eat one meal today instead of my usuals. Yeah, take care of yourself now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really bad at that. I'm really bad at just taking care of myself. I can take care of others really easily. Myself, I'm just like, I just accept my fate. Wow, excuse me. I did not mean to, like, clear my throat so loud. Alright, Falsemire. General reading. The Wheel of Fortune. La la la. I was trying to make like clown music and I forgot how it went. Though I do know that song was originally like a march. So I might be wrong for all of that. That's a new one. Wheel of Fortune, upright. Let me write this down again. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Excuse me. So, Wheel of Fortune means there's like changes, major changes in your life. So, major changes. Sorry, again, writing stuff down while I can. Decisive moments. Something maybe even fate related. Decisive moments. Maybe fortune's on your side. Maybe some unexpected events are happening. So, Wheel of Fortune communicates that life is made up of good and bad times. It is a subject for both, like, it sounds really weird, but like, basically it's telling you that that like nobody on Earth can avoid what is fated for them. Like, this is subjected to everyone, whether or not they're like super rich or just a working class citizen, things like that. It's making sure to tell a good reminder that that you can enjoy life to the fullest, no matter what comes up. Or what comes up, like, even if it goes like crazy, like, you know, what comes up must go down. When you're in a bad situation, things will eventually come better again too. Did just move, so that's definitely a significant change for you. Yeah. So also it's like a reminder that like whatever happens is likely a random chance. That no matter where the outcome like whatever the outcome is, the wheel always turns and it will not last very long. So, like, for example, you know, like you said, you recently moved, which is a huge major change in your life, and probably a very decisive one, because I think you did mention that you also sold your house, or like the house or something, right? So that's a really huge thing that happened, and I do know there was like huge changes dealing with like your roommate, stuff like that, and you know, as you kind of recognize, like, you know, life moves on after that as well. Life is full of unexpected changes. Wheel of Fortune could signify like great changes in relationships too, rather if it's like romantically or platonically, and maybe it's one you don't even see coming. It's not saying it's a bad thing, but like very likely adjustments would have to be made. Should you choose to make a choice, your partnership may become closer than ever as the two of you learn to navigate the ups and downs of life together as a team. It's also important to understand that whether the changes are positive or negative, that they're not forever. And yeah, it's basically generally reading is like basically like, hey, just remember that like I like this quote from Animal Crossing from Katrina when you're doing the reading from them, where it's just like bad times are just times that are bad, you know? It's just like it's not like it's gonna be constant, you know? Time is always ticking and you're moving past that. So it's just basically kind of telling you like, hey, whatever it comes to you, like it's gonna pass, you know? And you have to move on from that too. With probably work related, like maybe this card is suggesting you to switch your career path or like move up from your position. Try to be aware of opportunities that are in your work environment, and you know, maybe just say yes when it comes up, except for putting more work onto yourself. You know, don't be like when your boss is like, hey, we gotta do things and have you do overtime. Don't be like, yes sir. Unless you want to. I'm not your boss, but I wouldn't do that. But my boss is lenient, so I'm fine with that. The Wheel of Fortune also suggests like changes, ready to adapt whenever something comes your way. If you've been financially comfortable, make sure you keep putting a certain amount away to get you through hard times. Maybe you're dealing with like a material hardship. Like maybe you have to buy a new bed and you haven't found a perfect what is it? Comforter, firm sofa, whatever the thing is at the bottom of the bed. I don't buy beds, obviously, so you guys can tell that I don't know what this thing is called. Mattress, that's what it is. You're like, I haven't found a proper mattress for myself, you know? Well, okay, besides the part, but it's like, just recognize you'll probably find something that will open up to you. Where do I sleep then? I sleep on the bed, but like there's certain parts of a bed that I couldn't remember the word to. So Wheel of Fortune, also if you want to see this as like more of like from your emotional standpoint, it's kind of telling you that it's like emotions are constantly shifting and evolving. You're gonna sleep on the bed frame? I mean, I guess you can. I actually used to sleep on the floor. Before I actually didn't have a mattress. And not because I was poor or anything. I just personally enjoyed the floor way more than like having a bed frame on top and then a mattress and things like that. But yeah, so like this card is prompting you to examine your own emotions. Like you might be feeling hopeful in new experiences, or you're feeling anxious because of the changes that are happening and maybe it feels too quickly. This card is telling you to embrace all those feelings. It invites you to trust the journey ahead of you and understand that each twist offers a valuable lesson. You should be open to new opportunities and willing to adapt your perspective on them. It might involve some calculated risk to take, perhaps like even looking for a new job or starting a new creative project. But just remember to reflect on the past experiences to identify what works for you and what doesn't, and this awareness can help you, can guide you towards your next steps. It also recommends maybe engaging to others who inspire you, as their energy can propel you forward. Trust in the natural flow of events. Take action by seizing chances when they arise, knowing that fortune favors the bold. Alright, and that is your reading for today. Falsemire, thank you. Futon on the floor is fine. Yeah, I really like that. I like that feeling. I think it's because, like, usually if you're just like sleeping on like a bigger frame and, like, you know, the frame isn't like properly adjusted, you kind of just sink into your bed, and that's not really good for you either. VTuber hobby lifestyle. Okay, that's very specific. I would have to read the card and see how VTuber hobby, how that would how to explain that properly to you. Hi Virgil, welcome. King of Swords. Ooh. What does that mean? Well, I mean, it's like... So if a king usually means like authority and discipline, maybe you're serious and have high standards. You want to start a VTubing career? You probably do better than me. But for your career, maybe like discipline. Like maybe you're serious about it. Like, sure, some people might be like, oh, like, why are you like so interested in like an anime girl? And then it's just like, well, I just enjoy her. Why are you a fan of Mint? It's like, she got that whimsy. Objective. Maybe like you're strict upon yourself about it. I don't know. Oh, thank you. I'm like, oh, thanks. Oh. That's embarrassing. I appreciate it. Okay, let me do this reading. Okay. Okay. The King of Swords and his intellectual power implies that you'll need to use your intellect to make your point across and attain your goals. Besides your experience and education, you should be sharp and observant to see deeply into problems that come your way. So I'm just doing a quick general reading on this, and then I will like kind of follow it through with like what that possibly means with like your hobby. Well, Hamu, hi Bio Penguin. I did want to say, when Mint joined Densetsu EXE, I learned about Vicky, and I really love her voice, and she's amazing. I've actually been a fan of Phoebe-chan for a very long time. Even before her like musical career. Like, she kind of was doing it before then, but like I really liked her cosplays way back then too. But seeing her now, I'm like, wow, that's like awesome. And seeing all the three of them together, I'm like, I really like support them, and I love like their energy together, and I love that like there's like an I don't know, it's like a idol group, VTuber group. You didn't really follow anyone from the before times? No, that's okay. Like the only person I really knew was Phoebe. I think Victoria recently just joined in with Densetsu. But stuff like that is like super cool. Excuse me. Ugh, excuse me. I'm getting hiccups. Okay, so when you're judging a situation, you missed out on VTuber Dog. I'ma die. You'll be fine. Yeah, I really like Victoria's singing voice. I wish she had more songs or covers or like whatevers. Okay, sorry. Let's focus on what I'm trying to read for you. My apologies. King of Swords meaning suggests that you should take time to reason with others, being candid with the observation that you have made. As far as personal life goes, the King of Swords urges you to use your intellect and logic to maneuver the path that lies ahead of you. You need to confront the issues at hand and make a sober decision. This card also implies that you should look at any situation and make a decision with complete impartiality. He can also be an indicator of the high ethical standards that the King of Swords demonstrates. Okay, so when it comes to like what I would consider reading this card as like through a VTuber hobby lifestyle, like maybe you just have a high standard of like what you enjoy, and it's like telling you that like, hey, there honestly probably nothing wrong with it. Very likely it's just kind of telling you to be careful and be disciplined with like how much you extend yourself to those to the hobby as well. So like, you know, maybe financially, like you gotta be more disciplined about that. Maybe like you know, you want to like go and see your Oshi and like what. Yeah, sorry, my words are like kind of tangling up because I'm trying to explain this via like the hobby. Like, you know, like maybe it costs a lot to like go see your Oshi at like different places. Like maybe they're like traveling around a lot, and you know, it might be like really hard financially, and this card is probably telling you to be like disciplined about that. Like, sure, you really want to see them, but you know, you can't sacrifice your like comfort or your situation to do those sorts of things. Maybe with your feelings with it, like your feelings with the hobby itself is maybe signaling a moment for you to like reflect on it and how like maybe how someone perceives you in it. Maybe the people around you deeply respect your how you communicate with others about what you like, and they feel really grounded and when they have these conversations with you, like in the groups and stuff like that, and that probably helps them like prioritize like the honesty and integrity of like your Oshi or like your hobby and like your lifestyle. All in all, this card urges you to embrace like rationality while acknowledging the importance of emotional depth and navigating relationships with others around you, and that also can include with like your I'd consider my posting as sober though. Yeah, so it's like kind of telling you that like when you're enjoying these things, you enjoy it in a way that feels very like disciplined or objective to you. Like it might feel like a little strict to others, but that also lets them recognize like how important this is for you as well. Like you can consider engaging more with the VTuber activities, whether it's like online or physically, because I do know that you made like a flower stand for Minto recently, and you know that kind of like helps out a lot too with like what you know you already do as a VTuber enjoyer. Maybe you could also like communicate assertively towards the group, share your ideas comfortably and confidently while remaining open to other people's like perspectives, stuff like that. This card kind of just tells you that like you probably have a very like you're seen as a very rational person, and you will be able to navigate complexities effectively and inspire those that are around you. Yeah. That was kind of fun to read. I assure you the $100 birthday set is necessary. No, you're Oshi retired, Anya. Honestly, if whenever the day Korone retires, I'm going to like... I'm probably gonna take like a week off. I don't know. It doesn't make me feel so happy. If that's gonna happen, thinking about it makes me a little sad already. Okay, I wanted to play Diablo 4. Part of me knows I'll get hooked real bad. I mean, it happens. That's why like there's games like what is it? What is that card roguelike game that got really popular? Balatro. I know for a fact that like Balatro would make me go insane. So like I try really hard not to play like a lot of roguelikes because I would just like deep dive straight into it. Ow. Why don't I stream it? Because I know I'd be streaming it and then playing it like a million times. That's the problem. No. No. If someone gives it to me, cough cough, maybe I will play it. But that's besides the point. But yeah, thank you for letting me read your card, Virgil. That was fun. It's nice seeing you again too. Yeah, there's like a lot of games where I'm just like, okay, it better have an ending or I'm gonna go insane, you know? And a lot of roguelikes don't have endings, so that's the problem. My favorite games are roguelikes, and they take so much time and so much like stream time as well, which is like the problem of a lot of those sorts of games too. Is my what is like that deep, like my enjoyment of Korone? Possibly. But I will at least say I'm not one to really sit down and like watch a stream. I know that sounds really weird as like a VTuber, I guess, but like I actually don't have the time for it. Outs like because of work, and then like, you know, when I'm streaming and stuff like that. And but like I do like seeing a lot of clips of her. I do go out of my way to like watch the concerts if she's in it too. If I'm able to, I would purchase merch of her. But it is also really hard in my in my area. And a lot of it is just like directly from Japan, which also gets very expensive. So I'm not Korone's strongest soldier, but I will consider myself a huge Korone fan, at least. I do have her 2 friends with you. I had one gifted to me by a friend. So like, at least I'm known enough in like my circle of buddies who are into VTubers that they know that I like Korone. So that makes me happy enough to have like that comfort level of like interest. You're in a similar boat with Bibu? Yeah! I do know you really enjoy Bibu. So it's like, you know, I feel like no matter what, if you're just like a fan of like somebody, it still like means something, you know? It's just like, you don't gotta have a whole collection of something to show that you're a true fan of like whatever. But yeah. I think I might just stop readings now. I hope that is okay. If someone does get a reading right before this, I guess that is what it is. But yeah, I don't really know what to say past here. But thank you so much for letting me read for you guys. Really appreciate it. Always enjoy doing this. No other streams later, obviously. Thanks for the hydrated stretch. I will do that. Oh, you should have just done the redeem then at that point. Oh, don't feel like you gotta like wait. Okay, I will highly suggest that. Like, if you see it available, just do it. I do understand that like I have a lot of lurkers, which is like totally fine. Though I do know a lot of people probably don't even want to talk about it too. Okay, my Oshi already graduated, so I don't have a ton of her merch. Like the group as a whole though, but lots of plushies and figures of them all. Oh, that's good. At least that's nice to have, you know, like it's at least still available somewhere, some shape or form, you know. I think being able to at least have one like merch that you're happy with of like who you like support is like super important, like for your own well-being as an enjoyer. Like you don't gotta, like I said, like you don't gotta spend $100 or something to like. Oh, I thought Amma meant if I redeemed it, I just have to hold. No, like I would have done the reading for you. Oh my gosh, it's okay. But yeah, like I think sometimes you gotta give yourself a little treat, you know? Not everyone does that a lot. And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm gonna spend $100 for that little treat. I mean like, oh, like maybe I deserve I deserve good things in my life at least once, you know? Excuse me. Like my only, because I'm thinking about Corona again. My only Corona merch I have was just her like mini friend with you that I bought from Japan, and I had to choose between that or the big one. And then I was like, oh, like I don't think I have space, and it's like really hard to bring the big one around, you know. So I'll just have the small one, and then like later I was just like, okay, I'm so happy to have her and I can take her around and do like a Nui pictured stuff and things like that. And that brings me a lot of joy. It just makes me feel like, oh, I could just have Korone with me. Something like that. Like, I'm also kind of picky on like what I get from like from other people. Like I'm personally a bigger enjoyer of official merch than fan art merch. But you know, again, that's just me. I'm not gonna get mad or be like weirded out by people who are just like, oh, I got this from like a really cool artist. Like, yeah, so what? Like, that means that you guys two share the same Oshi, and that's fun, you know? I wish I had money to spend before your phase retired for official merch. Oh, like they never got official merch and then they're gone or stuff. Oh, that is tough too. I mean, even something small like that, that's what like, you could make your own like photo card or something, you know? Like you're like, oh, here's my fave. I made them into a photo card and now I hang it on my keychains or my keys or whatever. Like, hey, that works too. That's fine. Just stuff like that. I think being able to like, you only had acrylic stand and a voice pack of my Oshi as the alarm. Hey, at least that's something. That's better than nothing, you know. You're doing fine. And they even got a voice pack? That's crazy. I think no matter how you showcase your enjoyment of like who you support. I think people the people behind the screen can at least appreciate that. Yeah. I feel like I've I'm not really like trying to vent here or anything. So this is not a venting. I'm not venting. I'm not venting. It's just like I don't know or if I will ever get more popular than I am. And I'm honestly like half and half like okay with that. I think it's because as my work gets a lot harder, I am unable to like keep up. And that kind of sucks for me. The other thing too is like I've noticed like, you know, people are like, oh, like this is why you're not growing as a streamer or whatever because of XYZ, and I've also just grown to just accept that too. There's a lot of things I don't do that could probably help me out, and ignoring the fact that social media is pretty booty butt cheeks. It's just like I just have to recognize my standpoint. I know I've had this conversation before, so I do apologize if I'm just like saying the same things over and over again, but it is kind of the only time I get to like do a just chatting stream with you guys, and I do, again, I'm so sorry that I have this conversation often, I guess. And I'm not looking for it to I'm not looking for brownie points on like, oh, like, or like being the victim or whatever on the situation. It's just like me recognizing what I can and can't do always at the end of the day. I love that you uploaded the highlight VODs of Theory, so I've been listening to that on commutes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we actually got a new theory recap today. I'll just post the thumbnail. So I usually have Nuchi Papa do my thumbnails, and I'll be like, oh, can you just do this? And they're like, sure, okay, whatever. And I'm like, oh, please. Just help me. So I kind of learned some things, and I've just been having a really funny time with them. So, oh my god, that's so huge. But here's the one that comes out, that already came out like 20 minutes ago. And I'm really happy with this one. What do they actually mean? But I had the greatest time making this one. Is he Chinese? Like, because everyone's just like, when I talked to this with friends who did read Umineko, they're like, what? Why would you say that? And then I'm like, how do I know? Like, I'm just guessing. Yeah, so like I'll try to make more silly thumbnails. I've been making more of my Tomodachi Life ones too, because I just kind of want to have like more variety happening. Again, it's really hard for me to like graphic design is not my passion at all. If I have to rewatch the VODs later to actually read, I still like listening on commutes for the moments of the theory crafting. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try to keep them at the beginning of the stream. Got lucky with doing one at the end of a stream because I was just like, oh wait, we're really going into some deep level stuff that I don't want to miss out on, and you guys have to recognize that I've made these theories way beforehand. Speaking of theories and stuff way beforehand, I actually, after my stream on Wednesday and I was going to bed, I have the same face as Kinzo, right? My not joy emoji. Oh my god. I was kind of like going in on the epitaph, and there's okay, so like I am trying to find out like certain connections of things. So this is not an Umineko stream, and I do apologize that I'm bringing this up right now, but like I think it's really important that like I just like put this out there. First of all, I am not smart. I mean, I'm smart enough, but I'm not smart enough, you know, at the same time. I do understand Japanese a bit, but I also know a bit of Chinese too, so I truly understand that, like, to read the epitaph, you kind of have to be, like, a linguistics, like, expert or whatever. So it's been, like, really hard for me to really try to, like, solve it, and I've heard from people that it was actually solved even before Answers Art came out. And I was like, what? That's crazy! And then they were like, oh yeah, well, I mean, this was all done in a forum, and people, like, understood what was going on. And then I'm just like, I'm only one person! And they're like, you got into Umineko too late in your life. And I'm like, no! It's so sad. I wouldn't be part of the witch hunters. Like, here are my crazy whack theories that Kinzo is Chinese, and like there's some significance of the wings, and then how the murders happen and stuff like that. Yes, but you know, I'm just here being late to the party and just fuming in my own thoughts about stuff. So I think the only issue with me right now is that I'm kind of like, where I need like a keyword or a key point on like something, right? And I started thinking about like 11 words or 11 characters in a word. Born too early to explore the seas and born too late for the keys of Chinese theory. Yeah, honestly, I just feel that, you know? And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to read all these characters. Hold on. Like, I'm trying to read the epitaph in like different ways, shape, or form. And I'm just like, I don't know how to read it because there's so many varieties of how things are read. Just like how, like, when you know, they showcase the names of like, hi, I'm Ushiromiya Battler, and they show like the kanji, and they're like, can you read that? And I'm just like, I mean, it does say Ushiromiya fighting person, so that's all I got from it. And they're like, yeah, well, you can read those two characters as Battler. And I'm like, well, I guess a fighting person is Battler. And I'm just like, what? What do you mean? You just read that as Battler? Like, sure, right? Yeah, and it's like the whole like Kira name style. There's high level wordplay, and I'm sure there's a lot of like red herrings going on. Like, okay, this is something I've noticed, is that the epitaph in Umineko, without spoiling myself, in English, they say, offer the 6 chosen by the key as sacrifices, and then those 2 shall remain, tear apart the 2 who are close. But in Japanese, it literally says, like, the 6 people, like the character, like the kanji is people. So I'm like, okay, so, but like, maybe you could misread people as like the character or something. And this is like where, like, because my knowledge of language is so basic, I'm just like, what am I supposed to like get from this, you know? Or like, I'm trying to read like, oh, like, how do you read the first Twilight, right? And then like they showed it in the I said dojin, it's my bad. In the visual novel. And they're like, this is the first Twilight, and it's in parentheses. I'm like, that's important, right? That's important. How am I supposed to read that differently, right? And I get so confused because there's other parts where it's just like, okay, when they're like, gouge the head, gouge the chest, gouge the stomach, gouge the knee, etc., etc., etc. Like, how like, does that mean that there's like different characters I need to like cut out? How do I know which characters from a word I'm supposed to cut out, right? So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So like, and then when we're talking about distances, my brain went into like a bajillion miles, you know, like, and then I try to write the word bajillion and I'm like BAJILLION. I'm like, bajillion's only like 9 characters. So but like, I'm only just thinking about that because then I'm just like, how far is Rokkenjima from whatever X thing is? And I was like, is it Rokkenjima an actual island? Like, should I even Google that? I'm so scared, you know? Like, I can't do these searches because I don't have every detail or keyword, and at the same time, reading a visual novel, you're not given the details as, like, visually as much as they say. For example, very easily was like in episode 3 when they were like, oh, Kyrie had smoke in her, like a cigarette in her pocket. And I'm like, well, she doesn't like smoking, it's probably Rudolph's. And then their whole like huge like showcase was like, this is actually not Rudolph's, it was Hideyoshi's cigarettes. And I'm like, how am I supposed to know that? I can't see it. You literally don't show me that these cigarettes were Hideyoshi's. Like, I would have visually noticed that. I'm a noticer. But I can't see it if I'm not given the information visually either. So I was like, man, this sucks. But okay, anyways, everyone's apparently supposed to know, like, someone was able to already solve this. Just reading it both, like, in Japanese and English and whatever. So I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to get from this? Anyways, that's where I'm at right now with the epitaph. I've just been thinking about it. Sorry you guys had to hear me like go crazy. Oh, Beitorisu! That's me. Yeah, no item portraits, no nothing. If it makes you feel any better, I was taking everything at base value every time. No, it's totally okay. I would not, like I said, sometimes, like, you're reading something, you just don't understand it, and that's okay. It's just what it is. Like, not everyone has the same information as everyone else, you know? So yeah. That's just kind of where I'm at. Anyways, I'm so sorry for rambling. Okay. Thank you for watching. When a witch says to believe her, I say yes, ma'am. Oh my god. Okay, so one thing, because I'm so deep in the Umineko hole, I'm like, oh, I want to get a witch's outfit. Like, my second outfit would be a witch's outfit. But I'm not made of money. So I'm just like, I want someone to design me a witch's outfit. I might do that after I finish Umineko. I mean, that'll be a little bit behind the times, but I was like, oh man, I'm so crazy. Amuro Torishi. I mean, Amu Torishi. Witches do exist. I agree. Witches do exist. I also agree with like a lot of things they said. Like they said how like magic is real, like basically based on how Angie was able to revive Maria's Soktaro, which Amuro sounds awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm like thinking, I'm like, oh, it'd be really sick if I got a new outfit and it's like my Beatrice outfit. My witch outfit. I want to be a cool witch. And my stinger is the golden butterflies. Oh my god, Anya, you're insane. Yes, that would be so cool. Too bad that, like, by that time I probably would have finished Umineko. So just I'm so sad that like I didn't get into Umineko earlier. Why was I so scared? Why? I mean, it's so scary to even try to get into it. Ugh. Okay, sorry. Anyways. People will get that reference for real, for real. I don't want to be like a one-to-one, like, oh, like, clearly this is from Umineko sort of thing. I think that's the problem with, like, VTubers and outfits and stuff, that I'm trying to not spend a lot of money on those things, and also recognize that, like, I have to find something that I really, really like and enjoy and stuff. Which has been a little hard for a while. Meowdy, hi Spirit Juice, welcome! I was just talking about Umineko, and now I'm talking about changing clothes. So it's like a half and half at the moment. I wish... I want to style my hair better, you know? Like, I wish my hair wasn't so spiky in the back. As you guys can see, I look like I bet I look like a Christmas tree from behind. And I do like my overall outfit. That's not like a problem whatsoever. I guess like I'm a Sakura Christmas tree. Yeah, like from behind. I'm a Christmas tree. The horns remind you of Kazen. So that was like another thing too. Like I had horns. Okay, dropping some lore on my character design right here, but like my little cat ears actually cover my dragon horns. But I'm actually not just a dragon. Sorry, I'm so tiny right now. I'm gonna be standing on this on these stairs. Very tall of me, but like I'm actually like a Kirin, you know. Not just a dragon. What the heck? I'm not that thick, am I? Come on, guys. I'm not that thick. Be honest. They're not that thick, right? Yeah, I'm average. I'm average thick. I got a thick tail. I can also make it into a short skirt, which is really cute. Is this thick? This is not thick. Be honest. Be honest. This is not thick. It's not thick. Come on. If the jacket off is thick, no, it's not. Squishy but not thick. I agree. This is not thick. I have seen some PHAT fat models out there, and this is they're THICC, while I'm just here with some squish on him. All right. Okay. You guys are too funny and too kind. But yeah, I've been kind of thinking about it. Is like just probably getting a new outfit. I just don't know what. And like I do just like my outfit alone too as what it is. It's just like I felt like there was just way too many ideas I had in mind with like what I wanted to do. Like I was like, I want Amura's jacket, but I want to be cute and I want to look like Reed, and I want to have like this thing, like this hairstyle from like Lazy from Arknights, and then my mama was just like, can you please just make a single choice? That's the problem. I had a mood board of like my inspirations and like designs that I liked, and then she was like, yeah, I can't make out what you're trying to say, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I personally am okay with my outfit. I feel like if I could change my hair a bit, that'd be nice. My mood board was that random. I guess it was to my mama. They were like, damn, what are you trying to tell me? And then they were like, I don't want that. And I'm like, well, they were like, I don't want to do that. And I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. You can make up what you like, what you think then. Which this came out, and that's okay. I like it. It's just like, I'm kind of thinking of just like something maybe more casual. Maybe more, I do kind of want to my hair fixed up a bit. I don't know how. I guess what makes me unique is my crazy hair in the background, but is that part of me is just like, I look like I just woke up from my bed. I woke up like this, you know? So yeah, I don't know, I'll see. A new outfit would be nice. It'd be interesting. Business casual. You like the silhouette of the hair personally? Thank you. I feel like it's very, very unique. Ponytail version? Maybe. I have to take out my pigtails off the side too, right? I feel like I'd be naked without them. That's my issue. Your ponytail bias? Okay, Kion from Haruhi Suzumiya. You're definitely Kion. Neon. I wake up with full makeup and hairdos. No. Kion is right though. I like Haruhi so much. What basically my first anime of like what got me into anime, like yeah, like I've watched like Ranma, I've watched Gundam, I've watched like Doraemon, Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, whatever, but like what really just like pushed me to be like, whoa, anime was definitely Haruhi Suzumiya. Man, that's cool. And did you guys hear there's new Haruhi Suzumiya coming out? Oh my god, I'm so excited. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'm very excited to see like what's coming out. They've been dropping hints on like the Haruhi Suzumiya Twitter. They're like coming soon, and I'm like, but when? When is soon? And well, we're here. It's like, I don't know. We don't know yet. They just showed silhouettes. They've shown like, oh, we're gonna play the anime again on like these channels or whatever. Yeah, kids don't know about Haruhi, right? Boo. They don't know this cultural icon of a woman. My goat Haruhi. I had someone watch Haruhi for the first time, and they were like, I don't get what makes her so good. I'm just like, bruh, you just had to be there. You just had to be there. You had to be there for her, you know? They'll pull a fast one and then air Endless Ape. The scenes are slightly different. I'd go insane. Fuck. What if it's like they grab whatever was like from episode 1 and they put it into like the episode like 5, but they switch it up with like episode 3 too, so like different cuts are all different each time. This is the age of whatever it is where we get nothing teasers. Yeah, they'll be like, here's an announcement of an announcement, and you're like, that's neat. Anything else? They're like, nuh-uh. Everything's always an announcement of an announcement, and it's kind of PMOs me so much. Like, bruh, come on. Excuse me. But yeah, okay, I think that'll be all for my chatting today. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and talking. I wish I felt more comfortable doing just chatting streams, I'll be honest. I don't even know what I would actually talk about. Cause like it's hard for me to have true flow. You enjoyed the thighs? You're welcome. It's hard for me to enjoy the flow of conversation sometimes because there's no one I'm really talking about. And like I said, my chat is a lot more like of lurkers, which is again totally fine. I don't have a problem if you're lurking. We live in a capitalistic society where we gotta work and focus on that instead of a cute anime girl right in front of you, which is which is understandable. So like I'm just like, well, I don't really have anyone or anything to truly talk about. It's like how I'm feeling about these things. I can chat while playing Anna Guesser or something. Yeah, I really want to play that. What is it? Food Guesser? Is that what it's called? Yeah, huge love to my lurkers out there. Like, thanks for being here. I would like literally would not be having this many viewers without you guys. And like, honestly, I don't think I would be like this. I don't know, be doing this more so than whatever I am doing, just because of like it's all thanks to my lurkers. What's Scrandle? Fortunately forced to lock in on Monday, so it's been a while since I did get to enjoy a tarot stream. The wage cage is scary, but a cute anime girl makes it tolerable. What's Scrandle? What's Scrandle? I'm gonna Google this, okay. Scrandle. Web food comparisons, okay. Scrandle 2. Why is there Scrandle 2? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna pop this out. I did say I was gonna stop streaming, but now I'm like locked in on whatever this is. Okay. I don't know what Scrandle is. I know Wordle. I know like Uma Guesser, Umurtle. There's like Uma Musume like Guesser that someone made, and I just kind of been playing that on and off when I remember. Sorry, I'm trying to move myself. Okay. Okay, what is this? You get shown food at sporting events and their price, and you choose the one you think people would buy. What? Okay. Alright. They're so good they made a second Scrandle? Well, I'm not playing R34, obviously not. Okay. Let's see. The Scran is here. It's been rated by your peer. Yearns for the harsh touch of evaluation. Okay. So they're like, would you buy a pork stuffing, chips and gravy for $5, or Brooklyn Big Dog for $7.50? And they're both from England. Okay. I would choose the pork stuffings. Oh, it's just a vote? Okay, okay. What do you guys vote on? I kind of blocked the second food. Oh, my bad. Let me fix myself again. Sorry. There. Okay, wait. I should just be in the middle, actually. There, okay. Alright. So... So you guys you wouldn't eat either. If I had to choose, I'd probably pick the spork the pork stuffings, chips, and gravy because I could at least eat the chips. You gotta guess what everyone else would choose once you get familiar how it works. If they had to choose one, it had to be the right one. So everyone's choosing the Brooklyn Big Dog, right? Okay. Average of all Japanese scrans and the average of all Korean scrans. No price data. Japanese 1000%. It has Gundam? Where? Or oh wait, oh shit! It has Gundam! Wait, this is literally the thing I got. I'm picking Japanese. No! Are you serious? What? What? No! Okay, average of Canadian scrans versus the average of American scrans. I'm not a big fan of Korean food because they're super fried and spicy, and those are two things I can't do well with. So, okay, we going for Canadian? We got 1 point for Canadian. Okay, wait, why is it average of all Canadian scrans and then it's like average of all Canadian or American items? So I think scrans is like what people would choose, right? But then the average on the items is like the majority or something, right? Like how many more items there are? Okay, well, more people wanted Canadian, so let's go with that. Okay, we won by 7%. Yippee! Alright, English scran versus Welsh scran. I'm just looking at the English one, I don't want that shit, so... I'm so sorry. What is this? Be for real. What is this? Someone tell- What is that? Ah. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? What is that? Oh my god. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? These two take me out. Water! I mean, that's better than plastic. I'm blocking it. I'm blocking water in a box. I'm just so lost at these two. I'm gonna go with Welsh. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? You eat fucking trash? Oh my god. He's fucking serious with me. That looks like shit. Why? Why would you do that? Englishman, get yourself out of here. Okay. What are we choosing? What are we choosing? I need prior scran knowledge, I guess so. I don't understand. We choosing Scottish or Irish? What is this fucking American cheese on the fries? Why is like half of these just fries? What is that? I bet they call this American fries because of the American cheese on it. Oh my god, this is all bad. You guys want me to, what do you guys want me to choose? Scottish? What do you guys? Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm gonna choose Scottish, okay? Oh, what the fuck? Are you serious? Oh my god, I'm crying. I'm crying. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh my god. Why would you guys order this? What is this? Okay. Why? They yearn for the potatoes from Ireland. Brazil looks tasty. Okay, what do you guys want to choose? Brazil for you too. Okay, we got some more people. That's two for Brazil. Should we just go with Brazil? Brazil, three for Brazil. Okay. The donut takes me out. I'm just like, I don't understand what any of these things are. It's like donut, and I'm like, oh, I know what a donut is. Okay, okay. Literally by like 30%, we won. French versus the Italians. This is a stupid European hot dog again. This is a stupid English hot dog again. This looks so good. I know some people are like, I don't like seafood, but this looks so good. These two look so good. Oh my god, why are there so many pizza? Oh wait, we're in Italian Scran. Okay, my bad. Sorry, that sounded really rude. Bro, French. But the French versus the Englishmen. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, thank God. What is this? Okay, I don't know anything Polish or Czech. So, I need you guys to help me. Where's Poppy when I need her? Okay, so imagine a hot dog. That's so many. Oh my god. How are these not the same images? That's so interesting. I love that, like, they're like, this one picture is better because there's two breads in there. Okay, what are we choosing? The lonely sausage. Yeah, this one right here. This one right here is taking me out. It's just like, here's a sausage. Dude, why is this so long? Picking what... I don't know what scrannel means. I guess it is what picking what people like more. Oh, thank God. Okay. It's which ones you think people would pick. And the scran is stadium food. Oh, okay. All right, Hungarian or Norwegian? Yo, fucking white bread with ketchup and onions? What's with all the onions? What's with all these onions? What? What's with all these? What is? What's with all the fucking onions? Bread with onions, waffle dogs, the fucking tortilla with the hot dog. Why is this on the ground right here? Why is this on the ground? What? Why? Why? Biscuit on the ground? I'm losing it. Why? Like, oh my god, like 90%. Literally 90% of these pictures are just fucking white bread with a sauce and red onions. 90% of these photos are just fucking onions on white bread. What is this? Oh thank God, but why is it so low? Why is it so low? Okay, German or Dutch? I'm so scared. Okay, German food or Netherlands food? I'm actually, like, German? What is this? Dog with mustard on a newspaper? What is that? Oh, meatball! I've never gone to like a stadium in forever, and I don't understand what these are. I'm so scared. This is what people eat when they're watching games. Oh thank God. Okay, I was gonna say the sausages are probably banging over there. Okay, maybe just a meatball is good. Okay, Australian versus Kiwi Scran. So, New Zealand versus Australia. Some comfort food, bites, and beers. East Australia, but that's a Brazilian flag on there! Right? Or is this... This looks... Like, I'm actually confused what these are. Like, these dumplings are interesting. Oh my god. I'm scared. Okay, Australia? Okay, thank god. What? Is this... Is this done by Woofy Gang? What the fuck? No way. I loved Blue Revolver. There's a Scrandle 1? How do I get to Scrandle 1? Okay, let me minimize this real quick. Oh my god, that... I didn't like that. That scared me. None of that made me happy. History and due May 19th, 2025? That's so specific. May 19th. 2025, okay. Hot dog? What the fuck is this hot dog? Or ham and salami. The ham and salami pizza looks so good! Please don't say it's that. Oh, thank god. Okay. The ketchup bread is killing me. Okay. Hangover burger or deep fried cheese in a roll. Deep fried cheese? Deep fried cheese? What? Is a hangover burger better? What the fuck? Okay, I'm going with the pizza, not the pizza, the hangover burger. Oh, thank god. What? 70% for deep fried cheese? Are you serious? Okay, bacon cheeseburger or a loaded strip dog. I can't have either, so I'll let you guys choose for me. The right one looks good. The loaded strip dog, okay. Yeah, I feel like this cheeseburger right here just looks really, really sad. England never wins. Thank god. Okay, 90-90, baby. What? What? Okay, well, okay, bacon and egg rolls does not sound bad. But what? Tory pan? What is on this? Is it like ham and like ham and sauce? Yeah, I don't know. What's the sauce? I don't know. I mean, if the sauce is... Wait, I got the day wrong. It's May 16th, 2020. Okay, I'll do it next time. Okay, let's go with bacon and egg rolls because I can at least eat bacon and eggs, and this looks like something I'd have for breakfast if I was really feeling like we had the ingredients for it. Okay. Okay, thank god. Chicken and chips? Cheesy chips. Oh man, they're both from England. I can't have either. I feel like this one sorry. I'm like, this one has like some greens on it. It looks better. Like this one feels like it's way too cheesy, you know? Like how are you supposed to enjoy the sticks, the chips without it, you know? Okay, thank god. It got more greens. It looks nicer, you know? Okay, chicken and chips or a cheese and chorizo turnover. Well, I would go for the chicken and chips, but like, part of me is just like, how, like, what's the flavors on that, you know? Oh, hell yeah, the turnover. Okay, are we going for the turnover? Both look bad. Okay, chorizo. Alright, yay! Ah! Sorry, jump scared by the fucking onion bread! I just... onion bread! Please don't say the onion bread wins. Just please. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh my God. Onion bread did not win. Onion bread did not win. Alright. Chicken and chips or tacos? What's with Hungarian and onion bread? I don't know. I'm not Hungarian. I can't tell. Alright. We go with the tacos. Or the chicken chips. Tacos look really good though. Man, fuck you guys! All you guys do is eat chicken and chips! Have some flavor in your life! Fried chicken what? Beer! Bigger than the fried chicken sandwich! What? What is this? It's like, and beer? Please, please. I like the chicken's just on his knee, too. Right? Oh. Beer is for the dip. Always go for pint. Okay. So we going for the pint? No, it was actually the loaded fries. I can see why the Hungarians are Hungaries. Sausage, stromboli, and so what? What is this? Don't listen to me, it's okay. I'm going with the stromboli. What is this? Okay. Okay, history. May... What was it? May 14th? May 19th? May 16th. Okay. Oh, sorry. I've never seen food. May 16th. Okay. Chicken burger and Sicilian pizza slice. Okay. Yeah, these are so many things I can't eat or even fathom eating. Like, I would choose the chicken burger, but this looks so sad. I would rather have this pizza slice, you know? Please. What? What the fuck? What? No, what is this? What is this? What? What? Where's the sausage? Why is this like in white bread and then like wrapped? And then they just put a fork to seal it up right here. The photo and representation matters more than the food. Then, is it the Albion one? Please. Okay. Okay. What? What is this pizza slice? This one is good. Kiwi pizza. Okay, kiwi pizza is probably as close as like Hawaiian pizza. I would probably eat this more than the pizza slice that's in this person's sad hand. But we're going with pizza slice, right? I just want to make sure you guys all want to go with the pizza slice because that's what I'm assuming you guys want to like go with, right? I feel like people would be like, "Ugh, kiwi." Yeah, they don't understand. What the fuck? I was right. Oh my god. I'm would love that kiwi sausage pizza so bad, and I listened to you guys. 10 snails in white vinegar? In white vinegar? What is this Sonoran hot dog? Where are we? Why is the oh, I gotta go. Yeah, I was like, what is with the green bun? Please. Okay. Hot dog, cheeseburger. What the fuck? And neither of them got sauce in this shit. What? What are you eating? Okay, like, I'm not one to be like putting. Yeah, the fucking patty is literally half the size of the fucking bun. Okay, like, okay, so I'm not one to like, I'm not that big on like sauces and condiments and stuff, but I would literally at least have ketchup on this shit. You eating this fucking shit plain. Why? Thank God. Thank God. Okay. Bacon sandwich with a nacho sharer. Ooh. Please let it be the nacho sharer. I wouldn't eat that. You wouldn't eat the dog raws. Yeah, it needs ketchup, you know? It needs ketchup. What's with all these England versus England ones? I'm going with the nachos. Please don't say bacon sandwich. I swear to God. Thank you. Thank you. Bag of fried insects or chicken and Balti pie. This looks like shit. I don't know. If I didn't think these were bugs, I'm sure they'll taste amazing and taste like chips. Like, please. This looks disgusting compared to this. Thank God. Okay. What? That's interesting. Yeah, bugs look like little pickles. If I just pretended they were just little pickle bites, I'd be okay. Vinegared fish or a pizza slice. I'm not big on vinegar, but maybe people are. You always holding the sandwich like that? Yeah, I don't know. I do like fish though, but I'm not big on vinegar. But I don't know what's people's weirder tastes on. I feel like people would just enjoy a pizza more, you know? Yeah, okay. Okay. Cheeseburger, cheesy chips, and a vegan kebab. What? Pie peas and gravy in a roll. That is not a roll. Whatever you're saying, that is not a roll. Would I have to choose a cheeseburger from France over this kebab over England? Where's the cheeseburger? Actually though, where's the cheeseburger? I just... What? 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 Okay, I'm going with popcorn chicken because that sounds great. Thank God. Okay. Yay! Alright. Yeah, I love popcorn chicken. Alright. Are we done now? Oh my God. I'm pretty good at Scrandle. I don't know. Yeah, it's violence with food. I can't believe you guys made me go through that. Okay, let me see if Umodel works. It's been a while. Yeah, I need to eat lunch. You guys made me like... Daily modes. Enter character name. What the hell? Okay, I always go with Ogre Cat first because that's my goat. This is not the one I played. I don't do Scrandle because it's too depressing. Okay, this is not the one I played. I can't remember. Anyways, I'm just gonna call it good here, man. I feel like I got like shot. I got taken to like freaking what is it? Like I got like taken to a back alley and they're like, you gotta choose what's good, and then like, you know, every time that happened I got like a finger ripped off and I got like stressed as fuck. Literally. Alright. Thanks for hanging. Hurl into thick armor into Scrandle discussion. Scrandle Crash Out was not on my list, but it was OD. Thanks Jetlag for letting me experience this. No problem. Alright. Alright, Otsu. I don't know if I'll ever do a Scrandle game again, but if it does come to it, we'll enjoy that. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to watch my Umineko theory recap stream. It's live now! Yippee! Alright, bye-bye!